Hello guys, it's Sasha Things again and it's time for some makeup testing. I bought some makeup and I'm going to test it out with you guys. So let's start and let's put some makeup on this face. So before we put anything on our face, I just like to put on a primer that I normally use, and this is a primer from Catrice, and I really love this one. I get it in my advent calendar from Catrice, and I really think this is a nice one. But the important thing is that you do take the time to let it dry so it sticks on your face, and it helps you to stick the makeup on your face also. So that's really important. The last thing I do is my eyes. And now we're going to wait until this is dry. So it's real funny because normally I have full coverage makeup on my face and I really am nice with that and fine with that. I really love the look and I really am glad when and I really think I like that. But today I am going to use a BB cream from the Kruidvat. Kruidvat is a drugstore in Holland and Belgium, so I don't get paid for it and I don't want you to shop there if you are not thinking to shop there. So I won't tell you to shop there, but I do hear something about it on TikTok and I was really curious, so let's give it a shot. So it is a BB cream, what means that it's a facial day cream with a color or a foundation with a day cream in it. And it's white, as you can see. And you don't need a lot. And I do think that I'm going to put it on my face. Wait a minute, I need a mirror. With my hand. And as you put it on your face, when you put it on your face, it will turns out colory. And I don't think that it gives me coverage enough. So I put a little bit more on my hands, and here we go. I put it on the face, and I am very curious. And you rub it in like it's a day cream, and as you can see, it turns out to another color. Also on my eyes, and I really don't know if the coverage is great. I don't think so. So I just think I'm going in for a second layer. I don't know what I think about it, but it is going to give you a bit of a color. And I think you want to blend it in and rub it in. And it doesn't cover up everything. It doesn't cover up nothing. So normally I will set this with a transparent setting powder, but because this is not that coverage that I thought it would be, that I hoped it would be, I will use a tint powder to set the BB cream in the hope that it gives me a little bit more coverage. But this makes it a real natural looking look and not a real makeup looking look. And you know, some days you want to have it just a bit some days you want to have it just a bit. Okay. Well, I never ever have that days normally, but okay, we will go with it today. So I have put on the powder, so it will gives me a little bit extra color. Then of course I normally go in with a little bit of contour powder and I will use it on my cheek to make it less sharp. And that's also just for the normal routine what I'm going to do. You blend it out and it makes your face a little bit less sharp. And of course a little bit on my cheekbones. Not too much because I already have a slim face and otherwise it would be too, and that's not what we want. Then for the bronze powder, I use a powder I get from my mother, and it's a Terra bronzing powder, and it has a little bit shine and shininess in it, so I love it. And I put it around my hairline, and you really want to try to work it in your hairline so nobody will see a white stripe. Also a little bit on the temples. Well, not well. It does not look very bad, I believe. Then I have a new blush. Yes, and it's one from Max and More. Also from an advent calendar that I had last December. And it's less red than I normally have, so I will go to try it out. Just on top of my cheeks. And I believe it's a sweet, soft, pinkish touch. And I really believe that I like this color better than the color I normally use. Oh, I like it. Yes. Then I take my fan brush because I have from also the Kruidvat a new Kruidvat has its own new makeup brand. That's the reason I'm trying this out. So a Lighten Up Diamond Glow highlighter. So I'm going in with my fan brush. I take my mirror and I put it just above the blush. Oh, it's shimmery and shiny. Of course we're going to put it also on the bridge of the nose. And just above the tip. And I like to wipe it a bit off with my finger. In the meanwhile, I'll fix a little bit color on my eyebrows. I grabbed a eyeshadow brush and I grabbed my new Kruidvat Sky Like This smoky blue eyeshadow palette. And I go in with the lightest color on the lid on my eye. And I just put it on the lid to try out what it does. When that's on, I go in with a slightly darker blue just to put on top of the lighter one and work it up to my start point of my eyebrow. But just keep an area clean underneath your eyebrow. This is something we want to blend out in the crease of the eye and above the darker blue color. Then I go in with a darker green because I always like to give it a little extra touch, and I go in with a little line in the crease and just above it. So let me try if I can show you. You just make a little bit extra shadow. Again, we go in with a blending brush and blend this out from left to right. Then I take less color. This is just an easy look and it's a bit darker, shimmery, shiny one. And I put it also on top of the first dark layer in the crease, but also I make it in this corner extra dark. And we're going to blend this out with the beauty blender. No, with the blending brush. With the beauty blender. And this way you really get a nice smoky eye look and really not that difficult. So I do like to have it a little bit extra darker around here, in the corner of your eyelid. So I'm going to work it up like that. So I do think I like the colors. Yeah, I really don't think it's here a little bit skin, but okay. I'm not used to have makeup on and see my skin, but it's not bad. Of course, this eye needs an eyeliner, and in this case, it's an old one I already had from Catrice. I don't have a new one bought, so this is just it. And I go in with a little tiny stripe. So knowing today, the only thing I'm going to do is set my mirror away so I can see myself and use my hands. I pull down my eyelid and I go in with a black stripe on 1/3 underneath my eye. And it works great, I believe. Yes, well, I'm not that bad thinking about it. Wait one moment. I do need a little bit of bronzing powder on my neck, and I forgot it, because otherwise the transition is too much, you see. So I really like to put a little bit on my neck and wave it a little bit down after behind the ears, so it looks a little bit better. You see? Then of course the eyelashes, and normally I will use a new brush and an old one because the new brush is too much on it, so it will make thicker eyelashes, and I really like them to be long and black and not that thick. So if you use an old brush to brush it, it works better than brush it with a too full brush. So now my brush is cleaner because it's more empty already, and I go in, I put it on my eyelash and I turn the brush while I'm pulling it up. And I touch my eyeshadow, and that's not what you want, so I get rid of it later. So you turn and pull up. Then when it dries a bit, you go in again and you put it on the half of your eyelash and you pull it up. And you immediately try to brush it in the way you want to have them. And I like to go in for the third time, just to finish it off from the bottom to the top. And it gives you a nice, full, long lash without looking like fake lashes. So, of course, the underneath lashes, the lower lashes, the underneath lashes. And meanwhile, I clean this up and I go in with my highlighter, again, and my diagonal cut off brush. I don't know how you call this brush, but I do like to highlight this, the skin underneath the eyebrow, the brow. And for the last time, we use the blending brush to just wipe it a bit in each other. Like this. Well, it's not looking bad, do you think? It's not an extreme wham look, but it's not bad. It's not bad. I have looked better, but okay. Then I have also from the Kruidvat a lip gloss and a lip stick-ish thing. So let's try it out. So I like to start in the middle of my lips and give it a bit of a and then I like to color it in. And don't put it on your teeth. There we have it. When this is dried out, you can put on a lip gloss. And it's a stick. And I don't know if I like this. Normally I don't like gloss on my lips. But we need to wait until this is dry. I think we are ready to put on the lip gloss. It don't come off on my hand when I kiss it, so let's try the lip gloss. It doesn't come on the lip gloss, that's nice. So that's nice. What do you think? So let me finish my hair and I'll be right back. I'm ready. I have an appointment with a friend tonight, so I go out for a drink with her at her place. So that's the reason that it doesn't need to be something really special, but I do want to look nice, and I think it is nice. And I really believe, I take my mirror again, that it's doable. Normally I have really makeup on, and I really think it's doable. Yeah. What do you think? Give me your thoughts in a message down below. So if you like this video, please give me the thumbs up and subscribe on my channel. Give me a message down below. I already asked it. And that is it. That is it for today, guys. This is it for today, guys. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.